A Brooklyn Park resident is being recognized for her efforts to bring peace and stability to her fellow neighbors. Monday, the Brooklyn Park Police Department honored Takeout Cochran with a Community Service Award. Reporter Sonia Goins explains more.
Anyone can make a difference in a community.
Takeout Cochran founded the Village BP last April. The community-based organization was created to support residents of Huntington Place apartments and other people living in Brooklyn Park.
I'm an action type person, so when I see things that need to be corrected or addressed, I'm there.
She says when she moved into the apartments, she saw disparities and poor living conditions, including leaking roofs, gas leaks, plumbing backups, and lack of heat and other issues.
There were lots of rodents, lots of unanswered repair requests and things like that. That's gotten much better, actually. We're seeing lots of improvements around here.
Takeout didn't sit on her hands. Instead, she decided to give a voice to the voiceless. She opened up the lines of communication between residents and apartment management staff.
We created stakeholder meetings where we regularly meet and talk about things and get updates.
The community advocate organized several events, including barbecues, sports activities, and a coat drive. The engagement events blossomed into personal relationships that broke down barriers and increased trust.
It just provided a place to open community dialogue for us residents to get to know each other and for us to build those positive, strong relationships with our police department.
The Village BP is also a resource hub.
From rental assistance to Narcan training to clothing to food, anything that we can find.
And as the recipient of the
Takeout no longer lives at Huntington Place, but she says her work is not done yet.
The residents of Brooklyn Park and the members of the Brooklyn Park Police Department, thank you.
She's honored to receive the community award and plans to continue doing good works in Brooklyn Park.
I love this community and I just want to continue to be a part of it.
In Brooklyn Park, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Takeout Cochran is also the vice chair of the Community Long Range Improvement Commission for the city of Brooklyn Park. Job posted, the New Hope City Council gave direction this week in what it wants to see in a new city manager. As you recall, the city's police chief, Tim Hoyt, is currently serving as acting city manager. The previous city manager retired last year after 15 years in that role. Under the job posted, the salary would be roughly between $149,000 and $181,000. A consultant firm says the salary is right in line with where it should be. Candidates will be accepted through March 14th. The City Council also debated how much local government experience should be required. The general consensus is it is preferred, but the mayor stated she would hate to turn down the CEO of 3M if that person was interested. In Robbinsdale, Valentine's Day was also special election day. Raymond Blackledge and Regan Murphy competed to fill the vacant Ward 1 council seat. That seat used to be held by Tyler Klein, who resigned following a drunken driving incident last year. The winning candidate will fill the remainder of his term, which runs through the end of next year. Robbinsdale plans to announce the winning candidate on its website after the polls close at 8 p.m. A first-of-its-kind car wash is proposed for Maple Grove. What makes it different? It will also be a place to wash pets. The concept is proposed in the Markets at Rush development west of the Hy-Vee grocery store. The 7,200 square foot building would have a larger separate area for the car wash and a smaller area for the pet wash. The building would have a Northwoods Lodge look. The car wash would have a conveyor system capable of washing multiple cars at a time. The pet wash would be self-serve. According to the chair of the Maple Grove Commission, it's a unique blend that he's not seen anywhere else.
In the tunnel, we do have windows, so when your car goes out, you can look over and see the dogs getting washed too from inside the tunnel. So people love dogs, and so I think it's a good combo.
The Maple Grove City Council is expected to vote on the plan at its next meeting. If approved, construction would begin in late May or early June. The Twin Cities metro area has hundreds of pizza places, but few have the staying power of Latuff's Pizzeria in Plymouth. In this week's edition of Takeout Tuesday, Delane Cleveland takes us inside the family-owned restaurant that's been in business since 1971.
We heard about this restaurant that was for sale in Plymouth. My wife said I was crazy, but we ended up buying it.
In the Twin Cities, it's not hard to find a place that serves pizza.
There's a pizza place on every corner.
Yet for lovers of Italian food,
I'm here almost every week.
no place can quite compare to Latuff's Pizzeria in Plymouth.
We think we serve a pretty good pie.
A lot of places come and go, and staff comes and goes. You know, when we walk in here, we usually know everybody, and it's just a very comfortable place with good food.
For 51 years, Latuff's has sat along Highway 55, moving to this location from a nearby strip mall in 2008. When it first opened in 1971, owner Mike Latuff says the city was a much different place.
Alfalfa fields, cow town. I think there was like 14,000 people. It's like 90,000 now. So we grew up with it. We're the oldest restaurant in Plymouth.
Surviving that long requires excellent service and a good, consistent recipe.
The crust, the sauce, of course, and the mozzarella. We've used the same mozzarella since day one.
It seems to have worked. Latuff's has developed a loyal base of customers who keep coming back for pizza, pasta, and plenty of other mouth-watering menu items.
We do have good lasagna that we make fresh almost every day, and it's really good. I know that we've won Best in Plymouth, a couple times.
It is nice to come to a place where you're supporting a local family and it's not just a big chain restaurant.
Latuff's truly is a family affair.
I think he's been here, how many years?
20 years.
20 years. Wow.
Mike's son Danny is now the manager.
He's running the show now.
The family focus is part of the reason why the operation keeps running smoothly.
Great customer service and wonderful pizza.
I put in my time, paid my dues, and worked hard, and we're still here today.
It's amazing that we've made it this far, especially the last couple of years, and just want to try to keep it going.
In Plymouth, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.